Yes, I'm aware that I'm live. I'm still trying to fix the stream. Let me know how the audio is though, compared to my voice. I played this a little bit by myself, and I think it's an excellent game. I didn't know it's actually this good. I played only 6 minutes of it though. And Zanothium, why would you assume?
Yes, I'm aware that I'm live. I'm still.
Why would you say that I'm drunk, man? Like 6 a.m. Who drinks at 6 a.m.? I don't have your habits, Zanothium. I don't know how people are drinking in your country, but here, if people are drinking, first of all, they don't drink alone. That's just fucking depressing. And secondly, we usually drink at around 10 p.m., 11 p.m. Alright, so for the future, please look at the clock. And if it's 6 a.m. Romanian time, then that means I do not drink. And by the way, cats do not play video games in Nothia. Alright, how is the sound? My voice cuts your head? My voice is not a knife or a cutting tool, Joseph. I would love it if that was the case and I could cut things with my voice, because then I wouldn't have to spend money for cutlery. But unfortunately, my voice does not cut. Okay, is this coming with sound equipped? Am I supposed to hear anything? Cause settings. Where is sound? We got controls. We got keyboard. Oh, master volume. It's max. Drunk stream at no drunk stream at 6 a.m. No, absolutely not. Just isn't this at max? Why is the game without sound? Weird. Click, 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 click. Click, 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 click. Hold on. I need to see if stop culture shaming. Drinking at 6 a.m. is a tradition. Where are you from, man? Drinking at 6 a.m. Jesus. Like, who does that? Seriously. Did the game froze? Guys, is the game without no sound? You know what? Like, fine. I'll restart it. Why do I have little X's on Baldur's Gate? I don't like. They got like little X's. Yeah, there is no sound. It's weird. We'll see now when the game restarts if there's sound or not. Poland, yeah, probably Eastern Europe. Okay, now there's sound. This is an excellent game, by the way. I was pleasantly surprised by how good it is. Resident Evil 2? I don't know, Billy never paid me to play Resident Evil 2. I could play Resident Evil 2 now, because I have a computer that actually allows for streaming. Baldur's Gate 3 is an amazing game, but I wouldn't pay for early access. Wait for it to be released and then buy it. You're paying full price anyway. And there's a big downside. You can't keep your save games when the full game releases. So I really don't understand, like, what's the advantage of getting it now. Oh, it's extremely short. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just picked it up. Played, I think, 5 minutes of it. I don't even get, like, the story. It's like, okay, you're a little kid. Hold on, I forgot the controls. Oh yeah, you can move up and down. Yeah, you're a little kid in a trench coat. You're Georgie. You're Georgie trying to avoid it the clown. Hello, yellow looks red. How's it going? I hope you're having a good time. And there was light. Wait, how do you open this? I think F? No, F is the light. Click. Spacebar. No. That's the button to interact with stuff. X, H, blah. Oh my god. Okay. Settings. Keyboard. WSD. Look up, look down. Sprint, lighter. Oh, grab is left mouse button. Okay. Fine. And crouch is control. Ha! Greta Thunberg, the game. That's funny. Nah, I think Greta Thunberg, the game, is more funny than Escape from Epstein Island. Okay. It's kind of weird, like there's no backstory for the game. It's just you start off as Greta Thunberg and you have to run away and you're little and tiny compared to everything around you. Yeah, this is a game where you need to find Greta Thunberg's childhood. Bing. Joseph, I have a strong impression that I might be better than you at these games. Every single time, like, I had a subscriber whining about how I play. When I played the game with him, I was better. No exception. Like, it never happened that someone would criticize me at a game like Street Fighter or League of Legends or something like that. And when I actually played with him, that he would beat me. I don't understand how this is. I think I played with like 4 or 5 subscribers. I played StarCraft, I played Street Fighter, and I played Mortal Kombat every single time. And they were like the ones that were like the most vocal. It's like, oh, V plays like an animal. He doesn't know how to play game. And when I actually played them, I beat them. It's like, how does that work? Okay, I think I need to go there in that little window in the corner. Is this a guy that hanged himself? Ha! Jesus, this game is messed up. Did Greta Thunberg give him a lecture with how dare you and talk to him about overpopulation. So he's like, you know what? She's absolutely right. I'm gonna do this for Mother Gaia. You know, this is, I blame Twitter's trust and safety for this guy hanging himself. Like, if only Twitter's trust and safety was a little bit more careful and banned more things from social media, none of this would have happened. Tism Simulator, is this? I need to push it in a way that I can reach the doorknob. Oh god. Man, I'm good. Okay. I don't want to play Among Us. I don't like the game. Like, it's over too quickly. You spend a lot more time waiting for a game to be found in the lobby than actually playing the damn thing. So. Still no sound from the game? No, that can't be right. You're mistaken. Yeah, you're gravely mistaken if that's the case. There is sound from the game. You just need to raise your speakers a little bit more. And if there's no sound from the game, you don't get to hear anything. There's no sound anyway. The game doesn't have that interesting sounds. Umatsu, I have 3 channels. I think you got the wrench on the other 2 channels. That's why. And I can't give you a wrench right now while I'm playing a game. I'm sorry. Oh, shit. What the fuck is that? Is that a cat? Hey, Ma! Ma! You know, these remind me from a really nice game that I played when I was a kid. Out of This World. Yeah, the game is very quiet. There is sound. I didn't hear the sound myself at first, and I thought that there's something wrong with the computer, but... You gotta play Among Us with friends? Well, there's my problem. It's not that I don't have friends, because I do, but like, I don't have friends that play actual video games. I mean, if you'd see the LGBT games that Sargon and Arch play, they're unreal. You know, I tried finding a reasonable game with them. It's impossible. Like, they only play dumb games. I guess Arch could play Iron Harvest, but he's afraid. Like, he fears me. He doesn't want his reputation to be broken by playing a game like Iron Harvest with me. Man, this is actually a little bit difficult, but I have managed to... Okay. Yeah, this is the part where I stopped when I was playing a single player. My keyboard is clicky. Yeah, it's a mechanical keyboard. I got it in order to play Street Fighter. When you play fighting games, you need a keyboard where you can press more than 3 buttons simultaneously. Yeah, I don't know what the hell this is. For cat furniture, thank you, Joseph, but I already got like a really nice cat tree. I don't know anything about this game. It just starts, and you're in a house, but it's also a ship. But it's like an attic. Ah, crap. Damn it. Press F for Greta now. By the way, when is Greta turning 18? Like, when she's turning 18, I understand you can criticize her, right? Because if she's 17 and you criticize her, it's like, oh my god, you're criticizing the child. It's like, are you crazy? But when she's 18, then it's fair game. Like, you can start criticizing her. Not to mention, like, I literally wonder how upset she must be now. You know, like, first she's about the environment, and a lot of people invest a lot in her. But then the pandemic happens, and she... No, sorry, then the racismus happens, or... What was first? Pandemic or racismus? I forgot. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Let's say the pandemic is first, right? And then she starts talking a little bit about the virus, and then the conversation moves to racismus, and it's like, literally, she couldn't catch a break. Like, she couldn't get the attention of people anymore. And I think now she's protesting in front of the Swedish parliament or some shit. As if Sweden even, like, is a big contributor to the world pollution. Oh my god, it's just so insane. You know, most people voting for green parties, and this is from my personal experience, by talking with Germans that voted for Greens in the European Union. They literally do not know the program that the party has. It's like, oh, well, it's green, right? Like, they're with the trees. Like, they're going to plant trees and whatnot. That's what most people think. The controls in these games are frustrating me. Paper bag Mario? What? I don't have a Nintendo. I didn't have consoles when I grew up. So, and not to mention, I don't think I would even like Nintendo games now. Like, there is nothing on the Switch that would compel me to play. The only thing on the Switch that I thought, okay, yeah, this is a game that I want to play, was Bayonetta, and I managed to play it on the PC, so... Not to mention, like, a Bayonetta, I thought it would be better, but when I actually got to play it, it's really repetitive. And the story is kind of bleh. So, there's going to be Bayonetta 3, so at least there's that. Ah, fine, I made the jump. How does the United States kick out all of the communists as Romania did? You can't. The reason Romania kicked out the communists, well, first of all, we didn't. Like, we still have communists in power. But secondly, it was with foreign help, so... That's the problem with the United States. Like, this is what a lot of people don't understand. You listen to Cubans and Venezuelans and literally everyone that goes to the US in order to escape communism, they're going to say the exact same thing. There is nowhere else to go. Like the advantage of someone from Cuba fleeing communism is that he has America to run away to, right? But if you're an American, like, there is no other place to go. And this is what Yuri Bezmenov also said. Oh god, okay. I understand what needs to be done. Oh, come on. Well. I like when you die, he wakes up like it was all a dream. There we go. Wait. There was something else I wanted to explore. By the way, I watched season 2 of The Boys. People were saying it's woke. The last 2 episodes, I guess, were kind of woke, but there wasn't like a wokeness that made me not enjoy the show. I guess there were like 2 cringy moments when those 3 girls were beating Stormfront. It was like really meh. I was like that was like cartoonishly cringy. And the way they handled Black Noir is like they fed him a chocolate bar and he just stood there while Maeve was pushing this chocolate bar in his mouth. For the RTX 380, thank you, Enter the Fray. I already have Bob BQ, the owner of Loot Gamer, promising to give me an RTX 390. But you can't buy them. Like, they're not available. There's no place where I can find to buy the card, so. I don't get it. Like, this is a house, but it's like a ship. But it's also an attic. Aren't rats dangerous? Look how much toilet paper. Like, the owner of this house is a prepper. If you went to buy toilet paper and couldn't find it 2 months ago, this is where all the toilet paper is at. By the way, like, I usually watched movies and, you know, TV shows that have the theme. It's like, oh, we can't say this because then people will panic. And, like, you know, if people panic, like, what the fuck is going to happen? You know, it's not like people are going to kill each other, you know, like, oh, there's a pandemic or whatever. And we don't need to say it to the public because then people will panic. And I always wondered, it's like, okay, well, what does it mean if people panic? And apparently the answer is, there is no more toilet paper. That's what happens when people panic. See, the thing with the Illuminati, and this is something that I always wondered, it's like, when I was growing up, I think in like the early 2000s, people were saying, oh, you know, this Illuminati thing is real and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, well, if the Illuminati are an actual secret organization, why do they allow people to openly talk about them on the internet? You know, that never... And now I'm a little bit worried because flat earthers aren't allowed to speak on the internet. Okay. Now what? Look around using the arrows? Is this still the tutorial, man? Ah! Now I see. There are no enemies to scalp here. Yeah, you know, like, I genuinely thought that I did the bad thing suggesting that people should watch The Boys. Because I made a video on my secondary channel. And I was like, yeah, maybe you should watch The Boys. And then everyone started like, oh, V, you're recommending this woke TV show, blah, blah, blah. And like, first of all TV shows are woke. Like, I can't think of anyone that isn't. Except maybe like Better Call Saul. But secondly, like, when you get to season 2, dude, it wasn't that bad. I mean, I seen a lot woker shit that people like, so. This is a Christian nation. This is Romania. Yeah, but even in Romania, like, it depends where you are at. Like, if you're in a rural place, then yeah, it's very Christian. The fuck is going on? I hear some movement, but if you're in the city, there's a lot of atheists in the city. So. Okay, that still is electrocuting. Illuminati understand the Streisand effect. I think that's like the best answer I've ever got. No, I totally understand, like, if someone does not want to pay his own money in order to sponsor woke shit. I think that's a perfectly reasonable decision to be made. And by the way, like, even with Baldur's Gate 3, I'm seeing more and more people, like, asking on the forum, hey, is this game woke? So it's a good thing. Yeah, I think people should vote with their wallet. I think I shouldn't have closed the door, so I'm just going to get myself killed. And try again with the door open this time. I'm curious where Billy is. I miss him. Did you see the stunt pulled with the female homes and Netflix pulling up statuses of females with famous older brothers? No, I haven't seen that, but you know what I seen? Feminists being happy that there's a statue of Medusa, and they're considering Medusa to be women empowerment or some shit. And it's like, you do understand Medusa was the monster, right? Like, Medusa was the bad chick. Wasn't Perseus, like, supposed to kill Medusa in order to rescue his mother or something? And it was like a suicide mission? No, don't close, don't close. Oh, fucking damn it. Yeah, I'm bored too, so you can talk to me, Paul. Just tell me what you want to talk about. Going to have a conversation. So the problem with closing the door is that I need to make sure I only close it a little bit just to reveal the box behind it. Medusa was thick. I don't know. I mean, wasn't she like Snake? door probably matters because I think something is happening in the other room, so. There we go. From Medusa's point of view, she was the heroine. I don't think she's a heroine or not. Like, she was just... I guess she just wanted to be left the fuck alone. Like, this is what I don't get. Like, why were everyone bothering Medusa? You know, like, she just leave her alone. Yeah, with Medusa, I think she was... the story is that she was a girl that thought she's more beautiful than the gods. And I think Athena cursed her. And I think she also got raped by Poseidon, if I'm not mistaken. Like, I don't really remember the lore. But yeah, like, anyone wanting to be Medusa is weird. I mean, it's definitely... There are other, you know, mythological creatures that I would rather be than Medusa. Sorry about this chat. It's just like it's 6 a.m. and I'm trying to stay awake. Wait. I'm a little bit upset and bored now because, like, considering that I finished watching The Boys, I don't know what else to watch. Alright, here we go. Why would I want to go back here, though? I guess it's to mess with the power? Ah, I see. Okay. I can't change the lighting on my bookcase, but I can just turn the light on and off. This game doesn't have much in the way of exploration, does it? The hell? Oh, it's an eye and it turns you to stone? Okay. I need to avoid the gaze. I just noticed that there's a lot of other children made into stone. I guess the eye noticed though. By the way, like, this game was supposed to be horror, but so far I don't see any horror in it. Yes, avoid the gaze. Can I climb on these things? Oh, never mind. I think I saw the way. I know the way now. Oh, it does get scary? Goody. So far it's just meh. Holy shit. Ah, this is cool. Hello. Greta is sneaky sneaky. I did climb. It was a good climb. Wow, so that was the scary part? Some guy with long arms enters the room. I'll leave you. There's a lot of detail in the movements and the animations. It's like when you move close to the wall, he presses his hand against the wall. That's kind of cool. I should play a more woke game. I mean, you get to play as Greta Thunberg in this game. How more woke can you get? And you're avoiding the gays. So... Uh-oh. What the hell? I got a bellyache. No, I think it's like he's hungry or something. Alright, give me food. Give it. Give that to me. Aww, that's so adorable. How can I thank him? It's like I'm grateful. Oh look, another rope. Day of the rope. The little witch? Which little witch? I mean, I play as Greta Thunberg, so... I don't know other little witches. They see me climb and they hate it. Ah, why is the nose itching? Hey, set fire to this. One set fire to it. Okay, fine. Can I make this jump? I don't think I can make the jump, but I'll try. Oh, I could make the jump. Okay. No! Yeah, Greta can end capitalism and then we can have a country like China, which doesn't pollute at all, you know. Honestly, the way I view environmentalism is the same way like the hippie movement was during the Cold War. It's like, oh yes, let's get rid of all the nukes. Let's stop getting involved into any war. You know, let's just surrender and let Russia do whatever it wants. And it's the same thing here, like, let's cripple ourselves economically and give carte blanche to China to do whatever it wants. There should be Greta news channel. Oh my god, like I'm still unable to believe the fact that it has been a month and I haven't read anything about her in the news. What did the communists think of hippies? We didn't have hippies, but they probably didn't like them, and I'll tell you why. The same reason they didn't like rock music, because it humanized Westerners. It made Westerners look sympathetic, so they didn't like that. Westerners were supposed to be demonic. They were evil. All capitalists were evil. So anything that humanized them, it's really the same reason why a lot of TV shows with cops were banned, like Paw Patrol and the actual Cops TV show, because it humanizes cops and it goes against the ideology. You're not allowed to humanize the enemy. You know, it's indoctrination 101. So yeah, they didn't talk about hippies at all, and a lot of Western movies were banned, and rock music was banned as well. Oh, come on. Yeah, the way environmentalism was described to me is that it's so that the poor people in first world nations can give money to rich people in third world nations. I don't remember the communists having anything similar to rock music. Communists had a lot of propaganda songs and really good songs, but like I don't think they had anything similar to rock. They had cartoons, they got movies and other stuff. Like they were good at making propaganda, just not rock and roll. Ah, finally I got to save. Now if I die, I start from here. Well, it's the same reason, like the way Western nations were treated under communism is the same way white supremacy is treated now on the internet, and in politics and in the general sense. Like it's irredeemable. There's nothing. Like people who talk about it, like it was an accusation, like calling someone a capitalist was the same like calling someone a white supremacist. That would be the comparison that I would write. It's also one of the reasons the communists oppress Jewish people. Like they believe Jewishness brings capitalism. Lords of the Fallen, I don't know, man. Like, I'm not really into LGBTQ games. I'm sorry. Okay, I understand I know what I must do now. Yeah, CNN analyst Richard Spencer, yeah. I still can't get over that. Like, literally, they got him there just because he spoke negatively on Trump. And I don't get it, like, do they think that Richard Spencer has any pull or anything? It's isn't that like an endorsement to Trump, though? It's like, okay, white nationalists don't like him. But unless they genuinely believe their own propaganda and they're like, they believe that Trump is a white supremacist, and getting like Richard Spencer saying like Trump isn't doing enough for white people is going to make him lose votes and support. But otherwise, I genuinely like don't know what the fuck they were thinking. Yeah, this game doesn't have that much of a soundtrack. And I don't get it, like I thought I saved the progress here. And after I die, I'll stop the stream because I'm really tired. It's 7 a.m. I just wanted to show this game to people if you want to buy it. But so far I don't find any horror aspect to it. It's just... I should have watched Sticks versus Spencer. Oh, I don't know, man. Yeah. It's really weird with the 3D thing, like you don't really know how to properly jump, but... Anyway, thank you guys for watching. I'm dead tired now, so I'm going to go to bed. Check out the game, it's really great. It's not that expensive on Steam. It's kind of fun. So if you liked it, do consider downloading it. And thank you for the super chats as well. I'll see you guys tomorrow.